Now, today we are going to discuss about the syllabus of B.Sc chemistry. As we know that this syllabus is implemented from June 2020. Means from this year, the revised syllabus is going to implement. Now on this screen, I am sharing here this syllabus copy. Now we know that there are total 8 papers, theory papers, we are going to teach in this academic year, which includes organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, physical chemistry, analytical chemistry, and industrial chemistry. Out of that, the analytical chemistry, paper number 12, yes, paper number 12 is going to teach by me. Now this paper includes total 5 topics. The name of the topics are theory of gravimetric analysis, the second topic flame photometry, the third topic colorimetry and spectrophotometry, fourth one is potentiometric titration, and last one is chromatographic technique and quality control. Now in the syllabus copy, the expected learning outcome of each topic is given. Now discussing about the theory of gravimetric analysis, the expected outcome is learning and understanding the technique of gravimetric analysis. As we know that the gravimetric analysis is one of the quantitative type of analysis which we carry out in our laboratory. At the B.Sc Part 2 level, we have already performed this practical under inorganic section, that is gravimetric analysis of barium and gravimetric analysis of iron. In this topic, we are going to discuss some important aspects of this gravimetric analysis, which includes nucleation, crystal growth, digestion, which is also called as aging, filtration, drying, ignition, and weighing. Further, optimum condition for good precipitation, under which condition the good precipitation will take place. Physical nature of precipitate is another point. We know that the precipitate are broadly classified into 3 types: crystalline, curdy, and gelatinous. Next is purity of precipitate. There are 2 types of precipitation: co-precipitation and post-precipitation. And lastly, we will discuss about the organic precipitant and their applications. This topic having weightage of 8 lecture out of 38 lecture. Now second topic which is going to discuss in this paper is flame photometry. The flame photometry is an analytical technique which is used for both purpose, qualitative as well as quantitative analysis. The expected learning outcome of this flame photometry is knowledge of instrumental analysis of alkali and alkaline earth element. As we know that the environment contains number of alkali metals and alkaline earth metals, and analysis of these metals are very important for the medicinal field as well as the agriculture field. Hence, by using a flame photometry technique, we can carry out the analytical, or we can say the analysis, quantitative analysis as well as qualitative analysis of these alkali metals and alkaline earth elements. The next unit is colorimetry and spectrophotometry, and the expected learning outcome of this colorimetry and spectrophotometry is understanding, working and application of optical methods as an analytical tool. As we know that the colorimetry includes the use of light beam for the analysis purpose, and hence this is very important to study the analysis which is carried out by using optical methods as an analytical tool. Here in this topic, which having weightage of 6 lecture, we will discuss about theory of colorimetry and spectrophotometry, Lambert's law, deviation from Bayes' law, means under which condition Bayes' law shows the deviation, different terms used in colorimetry and spectrophotometry, photoelectric colorimeter method, single beam photoelectric colorimeter, spectrophotometer method, single beam direct reading spectrophotometer, and determination of unknown concentration by using a concentration absorbance plot, and application of colorimetry and spectrophotometry. One should know that in the TY B.Sc practical paper, that is in the physical section, we have to conduct the practicals of colorimetry. Means this colorimetry we have to discuss in the theory also, and this colorimetry we have to perform the practicals under the physical section in the practical paper also. Hence we have both theory as well as practical. Means we have to look into this colorimetry and spectrophotometry very seriously because it has wide application. Another topic which is going to discuss in this theory paper is potentiometric titration. Now, what are the expected learning outcome of this potentiometric titration? The expected learning outcome of this potentiometric titration is understanding theory and application of potentiometric titration. This is another important topic because it is included in this analytical chemistry paper and its practicals are included in physical section, that is physical chemistry paper. So we have to look into this potentiometric titration very seriously. Now which points we are going to cover in this potentiometric titration? It includes introduction, the application of potentiometric titration in the determination of pH, and this determination of pH we are going to study with the help of quinhydron electrode and the glass electrode. It includes study of quinhydron and glass electrode and its use in the determination of pH. Now potentiometric titration, which is broadly classified into classical analytical methods for locating the endpoint. Acid-base titration with suitable example, redox titration, that is oxidation reduction titration, precipitation titration where precipitation takes place, and basic circuit reading diagram of potentiometer, and lastly we will discuss the advantages of potentiometric titration, and this topic having weightage of 7 lecture. Now the last topic which remains in this paper, that is the analytical chemistry paper number 12, is chromatographic techniques and quality control. Now we know that the chromatography techniques has wide application. In various lab it is still useful. So in this topic, the specific learning outcome which is expected from this topic is understanding the basic of ion exchange and column adsorption chromatography, quality control practices in analytical industries as well as laboratories. As I already told you, this chromatography technique has a wide application in industries as well as laboratories, and this technique is generally used for the separation. It is called as separation techniques, one of the separation techniques. Now what point we are going to discuss in this chromatography techniques and quality control is we are going to discuss classification of different chromatography techniques, in which we are going to discuss in a brief column chromatography, ion exchange chromatography, and lastly concept in the quality control. What is meant by quality control, what is meant by quality assurance, what is meant by ISO series, and what are the good laboratory practices. These points will be covered in this last topic, which having 10 lectures, allotted 10 lectures for this topic. Now, this analytical chemistry paper, we have discussed about the 5 topics it will includes. We know that as a chemistry student, we have a various and wide scope in a different pharmaceutical laboratories as well as industries. And we should have a good knowledge of analytical chemistry to get a job or to work under such a pharmaceutical laboratories. You should have a clear basic concepts. Unless and until you cannot work there. So this paper is, which is titled as Analytical Chemistry, is very important for students who are willing to work in future in a pharma industry, or who are looking for a job or seeking for a job in a pharma industry after completion of their graduation as well as post graduation. Now, some references are shown here at the end of this syllabus. There are total 13 references. My recommendation I will recommend you at least go through 2 or 3 different reference books. Or if you find a simple language reference book after reading it, then you can use it. Thank you.